YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This Neil Goodfella Neil, coming through with another talk video. Today's video is on why having too many kicks it can be a bad thing. I just want to do a quick video on it. It's something that's been in my head like all week. It's not one of the things like, oh, I'm selling my sneaker collection. No, I want all my kicks. I'm just saying this for the people that's like, man, it's time to move, you know, or I'm gonna get into the subjects, the subtopics rather. First thing first, trying to move with over 100 kicks, hell, even over 50 pairs of kicks can be hell, especially if you never really moved before or you don't move that often. Even if you move often, it could probably be hell just trying to move kicks. One of them things is just like trying to move and then, like, you know, trying to put them in a plastic bag. I don't know how you guys move or whatever. Some of you guys might put them in a box and just ship them and stuff like that. But that stuff, man, is tedious. I hate moving. And one of the main reasons, like, I like the kicks, but I just don't want to move them. But the thing is, I don't really too much trust anybody else moving it. You hear so many stories about movers stealing kicks and stuff like that. And it's just like, once somebody see one of those bags go open and they see more than one Nike box, they probably let you get away with like 2 or 3 Nike boxes. You know what I mean? Because everybody wear Nike or something like that. But man, if they see like over 50 or over 30 sneaker boxes in general, even if you got more than that, you really probably feeling a burden. So chime in below. How do you guys deal with that when you moving with your kicks? You know, I know the people that probably got 10 kicks or whatever, probably like, y'all fine. You know what I mean? Of course, they can still be stolen or whatever like that, but moving is not really too much hard about that. Another thing is jealousy. You know, that's kind of like the bad thing about having kicks. That's why I really don't too much run around saying that I'm in the kicks all like that or I'm a sneakerhead and all this stuff, man. I mean, to me, like, it just breeds jealousy. And it just brings the ugly out of people. You know, it's some people that just want things. And like, you can even go back to my one sneaker video where I said, like, people just want kicks they can't have. What if you got a kick that somebody don't have? Or what if you just got like a bunch of, like, you know, what's the sneaker community or sneaker hype beasts will call basic kicks or regular kicks or average kicks that, you know, a regular person can be jealous of that because all of a sudden they influenced by you or they become a sneakerhead overnight because it's the cool thing to do, and you've been doing this for some time and you spent your hard-earned money. You did trades, you did transactions, you went to sneaker cons, you did whatever to get the kind of kicks that you want. You know what I mean? Especially just being a regular person, you know. So yeah, I definitely feel like once people find out that you into that, you definitely could be on the chopping block. That's something. It's almost kind of like saying how much jewelry you got. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a value. You know what I mean? But it certain people, it depends on who. You know what I mean? Some people just look at most regular people rather just look at kicks as like, why you had that many shoes? You know, one older lady said to me like, okay, how many gym shoes do you have? I know she didn't want any. She's calling them gym shoes, but you know, somebody that's younger or whatever, that's probably like, you know, oh man, you got all those? Wow. And then they, oh, can I come to your house and all this stuff? Like, me, I don't really get off into that. Now, if you find out I got kicks, it's because you see me wear like a different pair every day, and I don't stop you and all in that, you know what I mean, and do all that boasting and bragging stuff like, hey, look at what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing a Jordan. You know, what is you wearing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't do all that. Now, if you happen to see me, you happen to see me. That's it. Now, if you ask me or whatever, like, yeah, oh, I see you got a lineup of, you know, you wear different kicks. Most 99.9 times out of 10, 99.9 times out of 100, really, 99.9 out of 100. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I just say like, yeah, you know, oh, that's cool. You notice, great. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get off into it, and you know, so to me, I don't really like to tease or brag. It just bring out the worst in people, and then the people that do have this kind of stuff, they can be the worst too, because like they can have this ego, and then they can be in competition with you, like it's some pissing contest, man. It's just terrible. So to me, again, that's one of the bad things as far as like having kicks. Again, it's just been something that's been on my mind for like the week or something like that. Like, and not to mention that the person that you stand with, whether it's a roommate or your girl or whatever, are they cool with living around that? Provided that you don't have enough space, because kicks they take up space, they take up money, you know what I mean? Like the money part, that's probably the biggest part. The money part is the biggest part, but at least for most people. But they definitely take up space, man, and it's crazy. Like you be wanting to get kicks, and then the size of the boxes, like a LeBron box, is probably this big just for like one pair of kicks. Again, classic, some of the shoes classic, and you want that extra memorabilia piece so you can show it later, like, yo, they came in the 2012 boxes, the 2014 boxes, and this how the 2016 box looking, all that stuff. But man, them joints take up space. The Patrick Ewing box take up space, the Shaquille O'Neal, man, it's hardly, well, they do have normal boxes on some of them, but man, you get some more signature athlete kicks, those gonna be a little bit more sizable. So that's just basically my outlook on it, man. Do y'all have any problems with, a mother or whatever saying something about you, you got too many kicks, of parents, you know what I mean, father or whatever saying, oh, you got too many kicks, blah blah blah, a jealous friend, a jealous associate, you know what I mean? Again, no boasting or bragging over here. Even when I show my sneaker to you guys, I know y'all know what to expect, you know what I mean? Like y'all, if somebody say they're a sneaker collector, you gonna expect to see, like, y'all ask for like sneaker collection videos, because you know that person has more than 10 pairs of kicks, definitely more than one pair of kicks, or more than 5, because that's really worth seeing. I mean, because if I just set 10 kicks out on the floor, no diss to people with 10 pairs of kicks neither, but y'all can even see behind me that I got more than that. So it's worth asking that question so to see what I got. You know what I mean? And it's only natural, because hell, I'll be wanting to see people's sneaker collections too. But that's another video. That's another day when I finally do a sneaker collection video. Man, I'm going kind of fast. So yeah, so I'm not going to keep on repeating myself. But just to wrap this whole video up, because I know I kind of ramble on with my points. The first one being, it is a problem moving all these damn kicks. I don't trust nobody, man. I don't trust them, man. I move my own kicks myself. I pay movers to move other stuff, but I move my own kicks. Number 2, I don't do no bragging or boasting or nothing like that. That brings on a jealous friend. Do y'all got a jealous friend, jealous associate, jealous family member? Oh, they be saying, people be saying, they either say direct shit. A lot of people say indirect hate. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, he should sell all them kicks he got and blah 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 and all that stuff. The third one being living with somebody, your whole living conditions. Is that really a problem with y'all? And most of the living conditions rather would be, a person that's staying with you most likely would know that you got kicks. But the only time it really becomes a problem is when those kicks start being in the way and consuming space. At least that's all. I need me more space anyway. Hopefully me and Bay gonna move up out of here eventually. So yeah. And last but not least, man, it kind of go back to the managing the money thing. This is on the other side. This is on the sneakerhead side of the pedestal. And some of them dudes, they be up there buying kicks, but then be asking you to buy them lunch later. It's like, oh man, I just spent money on them kicks. Buy me something from the food court. Like, I still don't get that. Even when I was a younger dude, like 22, 23 and all that, I'm like, dude, how the fuck you buying kicks and you can't even feed yourself? But that's real. That's super real. You know what I mean? And this is one of the realest YouTube channels on YouTube. And I'm just letting all out with the whole sneaker stuff and all like that, man. So rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Nail Goodfella. Goodfella Nail. Peace. I'm good.